Hey Facebook, how you doing? This is Audra, and I am sneaking a few minutes from work, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about the trip that I had a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if any of y'all remember, but I went to a company event, and it was fantastic. I had a great time. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about why it's so important to go to company events and what I got out of it. And so here's the deal. At that event, it really was, they called it the Immersion experience, and it really was. There were a ton of people who got on that stage and were talking about their experiences, and gave huge tips about how to grow their business from their own perspective. They talked about Facebook. They talked about motivation. They all told their stories. They talked about prospecting. They talked about the struggles that they went through and how they got over them. Literally everything that you can think of. It was there. And one of the biggest takeaways that I got was actually from the guy who sponsored me, Sean Johnson. And one of the things that he said, which is why I look the way I do, thank you, is, you know what? You should absolutely be a copycat, but just make sure you copy the right cat. And I found that to be completely awesome. He told a story about how he ended up getting thousands of subscribers and thousands of views on his YouTube videos because he started copying Kate Misha. Kate Misha is well known in the network marketing industry, and she's if you're into network marketing and you look at any industry leaders, you will quickly find out who Kate Misha is. She actually spoke at our event, and she is completely awesome. She definitely lives up to the hype that people talk about. And Sean said I was trying to get into videos, and so I saw Kate's videos, and so I saw what she was doing, and she wasn't doing anything that I couldn't do, and so he went and copied her. Now, let me be clear. For those of you who might go, oh, you can't copy people, because you'll always get the one, right? When you're copying someone, we're not talking about copying what they say, point for point. In the case of YouTube, what he probably did was he tried to figure out what it was she was talking about, how she presented herself on video, the kinds of things that she talked about, her call to action, which is, what do you do when you're ending the video? What do you want people to do? What do you want people to get out of this, right? And the kinds of things like the description that she put in YouTube, he basically modeled after her. That's what he means, modeling, right? And so that's one of the things that I do on a regular basis. So I am copying all of the greats, right? I'm modeling after them because you know what? If they did it and they got success, so will I. And that's what's gotten me my success so far. So that's basically, my biggest takeaway from the Immersion experience. Find people who are doing what you want to do and model them. Make sure that you find the right cat and you copy that cat. So I found a lot of cats on that stage, and I learned a whole heck of a lot. As a matter of fact, the company that I'm with has allowed me to have a system where I actually have had a few $1,000 days. Cool. This is somebody who is a relative newbie, right, in the industry. I don't have a huge mailing list. I don't have a lot of Facebook fans. I have a ton of Twitter subscribers, but I don't have a huge list, right? And so compared to the people who are 6, 7, and 8 figure earners, you know what? I'm a newbie. I'm a baby at this. And so I'm going to do what everyone else has told me to do. Sean got on that stage and they presented him with a $42,000 check. And he does this part-time. The leader of our little group of our tribe, Keisha Bass, she made over $143,000. And I think that was less than a year. The top affiliates, 170 something odd $1,000. By the way, and counting, right? Because that was at a moment in time. So these people know, they got on that stage. These are 6, 7, and, there were some 7 and 8 figure earners up on that stage. Okay. You think I'm not going to copy them? Heck yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I'm copying. I'm going to find the right cats and I'm copying those cats. So basically, if you want to be successful in a home business, then find some people in the industry who are doing what you want to do. Find out what they do, what they're good at, and if you like what they do, if you're a Facebook person, then find the greatest Facebook person, right? If you're a Twitter person, find a really person who's rocking it on Twitter, right? If you want, and by the way, you don't have to do everything. Okay, when you're looking at learning how to market online, you don't have to do everything that everybody's doing. Pick the one thing, find a cat to copy, and copy that right cat. There you go. So, there is room in this space for everybody. And that's the coolest thing that I like about this. Everybody has their own personality. The people who like Sean don't necessarily going to be attracted to me. And people who are attracted to me aren't necessarily going to be attracted to Sean or to you or to, I don't know, whomever. So believe me, there's room in this space for everybody. So if you want to know more about what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and how I'm making those $1,000 days, you know what to do. You need to comment and you need to let me know. And if you are definitely going and if you have a home-based business and you're going to find the right cat and you're going to copy that cat, I want you to type, I'm going to be a copycat. And if you're doing this on the replay, I still want you to say, I'm going to be a copycat. That's the best way to go about it. Be a copycat, do your thing, and, go to success that way. And so let me know that you're going to be a copycat too. And if you want to know how I got started with $1, and now I'm making $1,000 days, I'll be happy to show you. Just let me know. And pop that in the comments and I'll get in touch with you and so you can check out what I'm doing. But anyway, that experience, that trip was a phenomenal trip. I got to meet a ton of people and learned a ton, and I'm gonna leave now because I have more copying to do. Yes, I'm finding my right cats and I'm copying those cats. So I hope you got a little bit of humor out of this. I hope you enjoyed it. I think I look pretty cool as a cat. What do you think? So in any case, I hope you have a wonderful day. If you have any questions about what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, or if you want to know what cats to follow, I can definitely steer you in the right direction. Just tell me what you're interested in and I can tell you which cat to follow. Okay? So definitely let me know. Type in a replay if you're seeing this on a replay. Don't forget to type in that you're going to be copying that cat. You're going to be a copycat if that's what you're going to do with your business. And again, if you're interested in hearing how I invested in $1 to have $1,000 days, then you definitely want to check this out. For $1, really, you have nothing to lose. I spent more than that on this coffee. So, anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I know I am having a wonderful day, and I will see you later. All right? Meow.